to our weekend vlog. I'm just sitting outside of Superstore, and Richard just ran in to pick up some avocados and chicken wings because it's a little late and we just had soup for supper, but I wasn't that hungry, so I am now. I'm wearing this sweater that I knit. So this, I think you guys saw it before, and a vest, and this I think it's an Adidas or Nike's track jacket. Because we went to the hockey game, I thought it was going to be really cold in there, but it was hot. Like, I'm talking hot. I had to take this off. I wish I could have taken this off, but then I'd be sitting in my bra, but I would have been comfortable. Anyway, so we're just on our way home. I got this loose and thread yarn winder from Laura down the street for Christmas. I love it. I haven't tried it yet, but I hope it works. So it says to attach your yarn right here. Maybe I should not leave so big of an end. And I've sort of got it threading through here because I'm just guessing that's what this is for. Okay, I'm trying to do this. I know this is very important because you see how it goes back and forth, and you just do it slowly, not too fast, because I did it too fast and the thing started flying off the thing. So you see how loosey-goosey it is at that one end? I think that's gonna affect how the yarn is wound. See how loose it is on the end there? That one top part there, right there. Because I was just holding it in my hand. Do you think I should start over? So I'll be back, folks, when I'm finished winding. It's almost done. It's way faster than your hands. You know, when you're using your hands.
It's going on pretty good.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Just that one bit on the end, but I'm not going to worry about it. I can just shove it in the hole.
First test.
Yeah. And you can't go. I was going too fast.
Yeah, he probably just went on.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know how fast you had to go. But this is really cool. This is a very neat tool. Here's my finished rolled ball. So I guess it's okay. To be honest, I got really frustrated because I had rolled it once and then I did it again and it all got tangled. So yeah, Richard's untangling that little bit. I was going to throw it out, but yeah. The reason I'm doing this and the reason I'm showing you guys this, firstly, if you have one of those yarn winders, they're kind of fun. Secondly, I'm making a temperature blanket. So cool. Now I haven't got the two colors that I want for up here. I want a really nice apple green and a really nice red color for the hot temperatures, but I don't have to get them yet because it's not hot here. So every day you record the temperature in this little book. See? January 1st, it was -2, so on and so forth. So I have to do yesterday and today. So yesterday was -4. -4 is right here. It's this turquoise color here. So I have to knit a row of that. And today it's -14, so it is this color right here. So I have to knit a row of that. And then after, when the year's over, you have 365-day temperature blanket. So I want my yarn organized because it's all in one big bag so that I can just pick it up and knit with it. So I'm going to finish yesterday and today. And what I did is I took a tag and I recorded all the temperatures and the colors. And I'm not sure about that one where it says -6 to 11 because it's so almost the same purple. But we'll see. And anyway, you get the gist of it, right? And this just tells me what yarns to use for those days. Kind of fun, hey? And I glued it on this little moleskin journal I had. So Janet was just here for a Mocha Yarns meeting, and we were playing around with the yarn winder thingy. So yeah, it's like anybody that buys yarns and knows those new baby cakes or those cakes, that's how it winds like that into like one of those cake things. So it's really cool. And I just finished knitting my row on my temperature blanket. So easy. And like, it would be overwhelming to think if somebody said to you, you have to knit, cast on 200 stitches and knit 365 rows, you'd be like, not doing it. I want to go up here and grab the socks that I'm making Deanne for her birthday. She's very, very allergic to wool. So here, I'll grab one of them. Hang on. I made socks similar to the ones I had made myself before. And this is all acrylic. Is that not the cutest little sock? So I've got up to the green stripe here done on the second one. So it'll just be another day or two and I'll be finished. Aren't these nice? I love them. And she tried it one on, but she didn't know it was for her. I said, try this sock on because it's not wool, and I just want to see if it'll make you itchy. And she goes, no, it's really, really nice, but boy, do I love these socks. Isn't that funny? So yeah. Also, I want to show you something. My bed is not made, so please do not judge me. Dear friends just had a new grandbaby. So Janet knit this for me. I paid her for it. Is this not the cutest? And then at Costco, I found this sheep sleeper. So adorable. I always buy 6-month clothes, especially if a baby's over 8 pounds at birth. Always. I never get little stuff because little stuff never fits them. And then, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I went to Michael's and they had a clearance and it was 70% off and it was Crayola, like Play-Doh, and it was regular $40-some. I think the guy said 43 or 45, and I got it for $8. How cute is this? This is for Indy. And I think I'll save it for his birthday because he's a little too young for Play-Doh. I think he would probably eat it right now if he got it. But look at the little waffle maker. I mean, how cute is that? Look at the waffles. And I think what I'll get him is a little dish set, because I don't think it has any dishes in here, but I'll get him a little dish set. And then these little guys, you stick them in and push down on that thing and the hair comes out, and then you can cut their hair, and oh, so adorable. Love it. This was a good buy because you know you're buying good quality stuff. So our front yard has become a bird sanctuary. Like these birds, it's so funny because the Bohemian waxwings are those ones up on the branch right up in there. See them? They usually come in a pack of like hundreds at a time. But I think they have scouts, and they sent their scouts out just to find out, oh wow, we found mountain ash berries. Because they did some kind of flight pattern. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And now they're going to start coming. And then we got our little babies over here eating, right there, eating their food. But the Bohemian waxwings are on their way. So when the tree gets a little bit more full, I'll be back. There were some beautiful blue jays here today. It's really nice because it's so cold, but yet we still have some wildlife around, you know?
I don't know how they survive in there.
I don't either. It's so bitter, bitter cold.
They're eating and they're flying around in the city.
I know.
And they have no warmth at all. There's nowhere.
They're feathers, I guess.
I guess they were created to live like this.
I'm glad I'm not a bird. People always say, oh, I wish I could fly. Not me.
Well, I mean, your body would be made for it.
No, I'm not. Mine's not. Mine's just made for a rest. So cool. Some of you asked me for some more recipes that are keto. So I am feeling like some pancakes today. So I whipped up this pancake batter, and I thought I'd share it with you. So it is 1 cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, those are two things that you need to have on hand all the time. It's a 1/4 cup of oil, takes 5 eggs, a lot of eggs, 1/4 cup of oil, a teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, like about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, 1/3 cup of almond milk or any other milk that you have, but I used almond milk, 1/3 cup of almond milk, and I think I said 5 eggs. So then you just mix it all together. It looks just like pancake batter, and it's the right consistency. And it actually smells really nice with the vanilla. So I'm heating up my pan over here. And I'm just gonna put some oil in, and then I'll go from there. Remember how I told you guys Richard and I get a gift card every Christmas? And this is what I got with mine, with part of mine, is an Instapot. Does anybody have one yet? I used to have a slow pressure cooker, and I used it all the time. So I'm gonna leave this on the counter because I'll pull it out obviously when it's cooking so the steam doesn't go up into here. But yeah, Instapot time. We'll see how it works. I'm really looking forward to playing with this, but I have a bit of a flu today, so I'm really achy, nauseous, and I think everyone says the flu bug is going around, so all I really want is tea, so that's all I'm having is tea today. I feel like my legs are like rubbery and jittery, and you know, so only unfortunate thing is I can't get my lupus shot because they will not give it to you if you're sick at all. You cannot get it, so oh well, I'll just itch a few more days till I feel better. And I'm going to knit another purple row on my temperature blanket because the temperature today is exactly the same as it was yesterday. So yeah, these are so fun. It's so simple, it's not stressful, it's just easy, you know. And then I think I'll watch a movie on not Netflix, Crave, because I have Crave TV just for a little while longer, so see if I can catch as many shows as I can on there. The architectural warehouse. We love it here. Oh, Richard, come and see these brown ones. These are nice. But they're too thick, I think. Come here. They're probably too thick. But look at the fun stuff I found just to play with. Oh, so I love this place. Back with another recipe. How unusual. I'm making another keto recipe, and every time I bake one, I'm going to try to record it because I've had a few people ask me for some recipes because a lot of people, like myself, have to look all over the place for them. So I'm going to try them in front of you. That garlic bread one that I made was outstanding, okay? So it's Sunday, and I want to do a little bit of baking today because just so I have it, not that I go to work or anything, but like today I'm making tortilla chips. And you know, you can eat a tub full of guacamole, but if there's nothing to dip the guacamole with, it kind of loses its charm. I have here in my, I think it's called a salt pig, this thing. You guys see me use this all the time. So I've doubled the recipe, so I will give you the doubled quantities, okay? 2/3 of a cup of this almond flour, 2/3 of the flax, 2 tablespoons of your Italian seasoning, whatever Italian seasoning you have. I'm using spicy spaghetti seasoning, and 2 teaspoons of salt. And then you mix it all together. And then what you're going to do is you are going to add enough water that this becomes a dough. So what I'm going to do is go play around with this and see how much water I can add, and then we'll go from there, okay? So looks. In rereading the recipe, it says to add 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters, and this is how much. I didn't look at that, so this was my 2/3 cup, and you can see, so it's probably about 4 tablespoons, so they are right. So it's a good consistency, it's a nice dough, and you're going to put a piece of parchment paper on top, and you're going to roll it quite thin because you want it to be like thin for nacho chips, okay? So I'm going to take my rolling pin right here and get to rolling. Because I doubled my recipe, I had to take it off the cookie sheet to roll it out and keep moving the paper. Because look how big it's filling out to be, which is awesome because you're going to get lots of chips. And they have several methods of cooking this. You can microwave it, put it in the oven at 300 and just really watch it. Use a food dehydrator. I'm going to use the oven method because I really want them yummy and crisp. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure the dehydrator would do the same, but I feel like I want it to be kind of cooked, I guess. So that's the method I'm using, and it's at 300, but I'll get back to that in a second. Next thing I'm going to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that all done. It says you can place them in a 300-degree oven for 10 minutes and just keep checking them so they don't burn. So what I think I'll do is 5 minutes and then 5 minutes. That'll be safer. So 5 minutes at 300, check them, 5 minutes more. We are at 5 minutes, so you can see they're a little bit easier, to move and stuff. So we'll put them in. I'm just going to rotate the pan and bake them for another 5. Here they are after 13 minutes in intervals of 5, 5, and 3, because I wanted to make sure they did not burn. But see, as they cool off, they get hard. Can you hear that? And they're so good. They'll be great. They're really salty. Yeah, think you guys will like this recipe, so give it a try. Carb free, even if you're not on the keto, 100% carb free. So it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day today, and it's actually warm. It's going to be, the high's going to be 1, which is about 33 Fahrenheit. Warm for us, that's warm for us. So especially in the month of January. It's beautiful out. And yesterday I started weaving. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this. So I warped my loom. I had it warped once, and then the warping thread I used wasn't strong enough, and as soon as I started to weave, the thing popped. So that was a big, huge arg. So I'm going to try to make a cushion. I don't know for what room. It's just going to be kind of a funky cushion, using all of these yarns here. So what do you guys think? And Richard, oh my God, he is incredible handyman. So I needed a warping needle. I'm not sure what they're called. So he took a dowel like that, a round one, but a skinnier one, but it was a dowel. And he whittled it down so that it would be, you know, with a point and flat, and then drilled a hole in it. Oh my God, this and this to buy were like $30, $40. And he went to the hardware store, got a dowel for me for my shed opener, the gate opener, whatever it's called. I think it's the shed because it opens up so you can put your wool all the way through. I mean, and the loom I've had for, let me think how long, let's see. For sure 30 years, maybe longer. You can see how it was painted once blue with that milk paint, and now it's all chipping. And then the bottom here, I'm going to have to get Richard to fix this. But yeah, it's pretty old. I used to weave all the time, and then I stopped. You know, it's like everything, you stop and then start. But I got this wool from my Yarn of the Month Club, Darn Good Yarn, and I don't want to knit with it. I don't know why, it's so pretty, and I thought, why don't I weave with it? It's very weavy looking yarn to me. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. With me too. Come on.
I might come.
Working hard, everybody talking about
Yeah, but Blake has a game Sunday morning.
So I am just knitting can you see that pretty purple row? Oh, that's pretty purple. It's cold today because we had a really hot day. I don't know if you can see the royal blue right. Let it focus. There, the royal blue right under the purple. It was really warm. And then we went to a turquoise day and then a purple day, which is cold. So this temperature blanket is so fun. Deanne's crocheting one. And so I'll say, her colors are different. I'll go, oh, it's such a mauve day or mauve day. I don't know how you pronounce it. And she goes, I know, it's such a royal blue kind of a day. And so that's how we've been describing the temperature. So yeah, these are so fun. So this is going to be a big blanket by the end of December, which is really neato. So on this cold movie day, I am going to wish you guys a very wonderful rest of your week. This upcoming weekend, Richard and I are heading to Calgary to visit our friends just for a getaway. No reason, there's nothing happening, and another couple that lives there is coming for dinner. So on Friday night we're going to have a nice little dinner party and just lots of laughs and fun times. So that'll be really good. And yeah, so I have to take it easy before we head out this weekend. So I'm just going to lie low. I've got my weaving going downstairs, which I absolutely am loving. Set up my loom, got my weaving going. I just love it. And then knitting this, and then I started yet another pair of socks for Chili right here. I just started them last night, but he said he liked Auntie's socks so much that he wanted me to make him a pair. So I said I would. And that's about it. Watching movies, uploading videos, just very low-key things. And I love that my Apple Watch reminds you to get up. So if you're sitting around or not feeling good, and it'll say, time to stand up and walk around. Love that. That's so good. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you next weekend. And thanks so very much for watching. Even if it's cold, you guys bring sunshine into my life. See that gray sky? But you guys bring the sunshine. So we'll see you next week. Bye.